These are the 15mm Seleucid Army that I've been working on this week. Let's see if we can get a little bit so we can focus that. So I've been working on those guys and the got elephants down the back. So that's kind of coming along. Hopefully knock that off this week. We have the 20mm American War of Independence. There's a few more guys over on the table that need a little bit of gold put on them, but these guys are all completed. And then we move over to the 40mm. Focus on them. So the 40mm is all but done. I think actually they are all done. So we're going to be basing those this week. We're going to be basing those this week. And I've done my first, I don't know if I can get a good view, my first test figure for the Perry. Actually it's a bit darker that way, so he's not really focusing, is he? Perry Russians. I'm not 100% happy with the green, so if you've been doing Perry Russians or any kind of Russians, Napoleonic Russians, give me the triad colours that you've used. I really want 3 colours. I've actually done 4 and a wash there because I just wasn't happy with any of it, so I'm not going to be doing the greens on these until I get it right. Those guys there are part of a giveaway that I'll be doing at some stage, but that'll be further down the track. And then yeah, we spin over here on my messy little painting desk at the moment, and these are the last of the American War of Independence 28mm, and I've got 2 cav still to do. Now we zip over to here, excuse the camera, and that's the Russians and some front rank fences that I've put together. And that's what's on the workbench, or been on the workbench this week. Also, the mailman has arrived. So let's just pause this one and flick the camera around. G'day guys, Ken at 15mm Paint Shack, and yes, the mailman has arrived, but not just that, utter madness has arrived as well. But we'll start with the mailman, and some stuff has actually been arriving. You know, I put out there if you had some old figures and bits and pieces that you didn't want, you could send them to me. Well, if you haven't sent them, don't, because in a minute you'll see why I don't need any more figures to paint and give away. But I have some really cool stuff that has already arrived, and I think it's Keith has sent me some Flames of War blisters, and they're all for a German Paris. So we've got what have we got there? We've got howitzers, we've got a box set of infantry, another box of infantry, we've got a Panzer II Luch, I think it is, or something. We have a SDKFZ7 tractor, and we have 105cm LG40 recoilless gun, all for Flames of War Bolshevika. And one of my friends has said he's got some some tanks and some half tracks Flames of War stuff. I think it's Plastic Company actually, and so we're gonna at some stage we'll put all those together, and that will definitely be a giveaway. So thank you very much to Keith. Yeah, that was awesome. So that came in the post this week. But also a parcel, a box that came from America, which is so cool. So in there we have a box of American War of Independence. Now I've been painting American War of Independence for 2 or 3 years now, so I should be able to paint those. They shouldn't be too much of a bother. But in here, I think it's Boer War minifigs, 15mm Boer War. So there's a whole pile, packets after packets after packets, and then these are from Victor. And what I'm going to do at some stage, I'm going to give a shout out to Victor's YouTube channel. Not at the moment. I've just been travelling for 2 hours. I've just got back home again. So what I'll do is when I'm a bit more organised, I'll put a link on and just a shout out to Victor, just to say, hey, cheers, mate. Thank you very much. So that's going to be, I mean, oh my goodness, when I do that giveaway, that's going to take me forever. Actually, I've decided these giveaways aren't going to be like once a month, once every 2 months. It'll be like once I've done the giveaway, we'll give it away. You know, there's no point saying it's going to be every 2 weeks if there's a big giveaway and it takes me a couple of months to do. But obviously we'll document it and keep people up to date with where we're at. And obviously at the moment I'm doing the 50mm Seleucid Army. That is going to be my next giveaway. The other thing is I have gone completely nuts. I put a bid in on Rob Oren's site for one of his auctions, thinking there's no chance that I'm going to win this. Well, I won it. And you know how I said I'm a history buff? I put a bid on Firestorm Armada. I have no idea what it actually is, but there's this huge box coming from America. So, man, when the postman turns up for that, that is going to be madness. But today, I went and visited one of my friends that I haven't seen for ages in Christchurch, Martin Wilkinson, and said to him, have you got stuff you want to get rid of? You know, sell, obviously. And some of the stuff is definitely going to be giveaways, but some of it's not. But let me just start by saying there are boxes of American Civil War. They are all cannons for Confederates. It's all 15mm. And boxes of Confederates. We have an unopened Essex Confederate Army box set. Just piles, 15mm. We've got 2 boxes of Union. Okay, that'll keep me going. We have 28mm box of British Waterloo. I've painted one of those once before, quite enjoyed that. We have, now this he said was a, some kind of, I don't know, stuff. It's all Confederate stuff, but I'll have to definitely repaint everything. Figures aren't the best quality, but I'm sure if we do a really good paint job on them. But there's 4 boxes of these Confederates. They all seem to be on, I don't know, is it some kind of magnetised base? There's cav and infantry in there, so 4 boxes of those. I think some's Confederate, some's Union. Let's keep going, there's more. We have a horse and musket from War Games Factory. We got 2 boxes of infantry there. We haven't even started yet. Okay, so then we've got a tray of Perry French infantry, cannons, horsemen, there's metals, there's plastics. It's just absolutely full of those. They're all 28mm. We've got another box of boxes and Perrys and metals and more cavalry. They're all they all look like dragoons there, and more infantry. Lots more infantry. There's tons of them. And you think, okay, maybe he's starting to get to the bottom of it. But no. We have Vitrix metals, French. And then the madness hits. And we've got a box of infantry, a box of infantry, a box of infantry, and a box of infantry. We're up to 4. A box of infantry. 5. So we've got 5 boxes of French line infantry. Perry. We have Old Guard. 1 box. 2 boxes. Oh no, they're different kinds of boxes. as you can see. But we've got 2 of those. And you think, okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Until you go, okay, we have a box of dragoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 boxes. 6 boxes of dragoons. Okay. Now you're starting to get the idea of the scale of this. We have a box of cuirassiers, French. Of course they're French, everything's French here. We have 1 box of hussars, 2 boxes of hussars. Oh my goodness. 3 boxes of hussars. And then another box of artillery. There's a few guns in there, and oh, actually it's a limber as well. So, and this is the first lot. I asked him if he had other stuff, ancients, and the answer was yes. So, my wife has asked me to stop buying, and I've said, yeah, I can do that, because this is just insane, and I love it. So yeah, when this Firestorm Armada comes, it's probably all this kind of stuff again, just boxes of the stuff. But there's enough here to start my French army again, because I sold it, I painted it all up, and I sold the whole lot. So to start my French army again, the American Civil War, I think I'd like to paint some of that up and give that away, because I know people out there love American Civil War, and it's great for just the blog and stuff. So yeah, a lot of stuff has come in my door. Not a heck of a lot of people have given me stuff. I'm painting Romans out, 50mm Romans. I've undercoated those, and they're ready to hit the table next week. But this French stuff is just going to go aside for now. And when I don't want to just willy-nilly kind of hit stuff. When I'll do this, I'll be hitting at least 2 or 3 boxes at a time. And oh my goodness, focus. So yeah, that's me at the moment. You've only got like 2 days to get in the draw. It finishes Tuesday night here, about 10 o'clock here. I'll shut it down. Well, I won't shut it off, but what I mean is that'll be the cut-off. Then the last person comes in on there, and then I will put a list all together, and everyone's going to get a random number, and then I'm going to get a random number generating on that as well, because when I flicked the old random jump, I was like testing it. It always seemed to go a little bit higher, so I thought it was a bit unfair that the people at the front might, like number 1 person that actually got into the draw might be number 1. So I'm going to randomly give everyone a number, don't know who's going to get what, and then I'll use the random number generator just to make it even more mixed up. And we'll see who actually gets to win the Germans. And yeah, awesome. So it's been a great weekend. Lots of figures have come in to my little workshop, and it's going to keep me busy for a long time. So awesome, guys. Cheers. Take care. And hopefully you're enjoying your painting madness and your figures like I am. So yeah. Later.